Hello, I'm back with another one, and in this video, I'm going to be introducing you guys to what we call object-oriented programming. So, in this video, I'm going to start you with the simple basics that we're going to need in object-oriented programming, which today I'm going to be doing a method. So, what is a method in Java programming? So, a method in Java programming is a set of instructions that can be called for execution using the method name. So now what we're doing is that we're giving a block of code, and inside that block of code, we're going to give it instructions. So in the main class, which is here, this is where we're just going to call the name of that method in order for us to execute whatever that we wanted to execute. So starting with the basics, so the way you write it like the main class. You always need to publicize it or privatize it. So in this case, I'm just going to show you a simple method. I'm not going to show you a helper method. I'm going to do that a little bit later on in another video. So you say public, you say static, and then now, after that, you must give it a data type. So if it's a void, it means it's a non-value returning function or method. Let's use the word method because function might not be used in this language. It might be used in C++. But in this case, let's use method. So now you need to give it a data type. And now you can give it and say void, and you can say int, you can say it returns a char, and so forth. But in this case, let's just do a simple one, which is just going to display. So I'm going to name it and call it display, and then you need to give it brackets. So inside the brackets, this is where you're going to give it parameters. So you need to give it parameters. So in this case, let's say we wanted to take in a string. You wanted to say name, and then you wanted to give it the parameter, which is a name. So since it's a non-value returning function, it shouldn't give you a problem. I just forgot an R there. So now in this case, I just want to say system.out.println. I want to say my name is, and then I'll write my name. So now you go back to the main class. So this side, this is where you are going to have to declare your string, which is your name, because you need to pass the argument into the method. So my name is Khodiso. And then in here, then I'm going to call the name of the method, which is display. But if I call it like that without giving it passing anything, it's going to give me an error. Why? Because there's a parameter which has been used there. So since there's a parameter which has been used, I need to pass this name as an argument inside the calling of the name. So I just need to write the data type, and then this should be able to print out my name is Khodiso onto the screen. So let us run it and see what we're going to get. Just wait for it. So this should be sufficient to introduce the concept of methods. So as you can see, it's able to say my name is Khodiso. But if you can check here, this system.out.println has not been written in the main, but it has been written inside a function. And then inside that function, this is where I'm actually returning whatever I have written. So this is just going to be a short video where I'm going to just do this simple program just to introduce to you the filling of methods. But in the next video, then I'm going to be doing a method that is going to be returning a specific value, but it's not going to be void. Till the next one, and that is it from me for today. Please make sure that you comment, like, share, and subscribe our videos. And that is it from me from today. Cheers.